This weekend I'm going to break up with my GF because my daughter hates her. My late wife passed away 5 years ago. She and I had a beautiful daughter, 16F, named Elia. She took my wife's passing very deeply. She suffered from survivor's guilt for a long time. They had a car crash, and Elia and her were fighting about nothing when it happened, while my daughter wasn't left unscratched. She blamed herself horridly for years. She began acting out, though, nothing truly concerning like drugs or stuff like that, and withdrew hardly from me. She found comfort in my sister, and it was horrible watching my baby live her life in the arms of someone else. Even then, I waited patiently for her. After she made a big change, almost 2 years after the accident, we took therapy for a while, but she ended up not liking it and again withdrew from me. It was devastating, having my hopes up and then crashing again, but Elle understood. My baby needed time, and I also needed time. I was severely depressed for a while, and when my daughter withdrew the second time, I chose to attend a grief therapy group where I met my now GF, Anna. It was hard for me to get back into the dating game, mostly because I was still very much in love with my wife and grieving her loss, as well as everything that happened with my daughter. But Anna was a joy, and she made me laugh again. Eventually, this joy helped me get Elia back, and a year ago my daughter and I finally managed to attend 20 therapy sessions without missing one. Small win, but a win nonetheless. My mistake was never once addressing Anna's situation with Elia, and while Anna knew about everything about my daughter and my life, my daughter was kept in the dark. A few months ago, I told my daughter very casually that I was seeing someone. She didn't like it, I should have known it, but in my bliss I was blinded by the love I felt for both of them. A month after that, they met during dinner, and while Elia was nothing but polite, that was all. Polite. She wasn't as talkative as she was as playful or shooting jokes, and I knew it was personal. She had met my sister's new boyfriend weeks before Anna, and she was all those things. With us, she was just there. Then, I made another mistake. I told Elia how Anna gave me strength to live again and give it all to our rebonding, while asking her to give her an opportunity. A few days next, LD soon learned in therapy how this devastated her, because it wasn't her or her mother who gave me strength, but a stranger. This would lead to weeks of conflict, but mostly in therapy. At home, we were just divided. She did her stuff in her room and I did mine. We only dined together, and while our talks were usual, they also were short. Her therapist advised me to take things slowly between Anna and Elia and reintroduce my GF step by step to my child. In the end, it never worked. Again, Elia is polite, but nothing more. 2 weeks ago she said that she felt Anna completely crushed the progress we did because she was finally opening again, and now there's someone else there, and that she knew it was unfair, but she didn't felt like keep this anymore. I'll admit it got the best of me, so I asked this before the therapist could talk, and my child said, "This therapy dinner, us. I don't think there's any more use when someone else gives you strength." And that was it. We haven't attended any more sessions because she doesn't want to, no matter how much I beg. Now, whenever I try to reintroduce Anna, Elia always has something to do. Friends, family, time alone. It doesn't matter. If I try to go out with them on the weekends, she says she just doesn't want to. And I don't make her. I also don't spring Anna on her. I know I could, but I don't think that's the best idea. Last Friday, I said to Elia that I'd love for her to get closer to Anna. That way, maybe, in a few months, even a year, she could move in with us. Elia just looked at my face and said, as soon as she moves, I'm out. And then she began apologizing, saying she didn't mean it. Now, I don't know what to do, but I know this situation isn't fair for any of us, so I'll do what I think best. I'll break up with Anna and attend my child first. I can always date, but I know that if I don't fix this relationship with my child now, then it'll never be fixed. And it breaks my heart.